Half a year ago, I competed in a regional tournament with my country, the Iranian national team, against some of the best teams all over the Middle East. And somehow, after everything that happened, we ended up winning the whole thing. But before we get to the tournament itself, we need to go back to how I even got there. Because originally, I wasn't even supposed to be part of the team. Due to the amount of top level players we have in the country and the limited number of roster spots available, only a few players could be selected for each position. Eventually, the first list of called up players were announced. And if you look closely, my name wasn't there. At the time, I wasn't called up to the national team. Most of the best players in Iran are a part of a league called the Pro Cyber League, or PCL for short. The league has been around for a long time and so have many of the players in it. But for me, I was still seen as one of the newer names in the community. I've been playing goalkeeper modes like career mode since FIFA 13, but I didn't really start playing pro clubs until the end of FIFA 21 and the start of FIFA 22. Since I wasn't living in Iran at the time, I started by playing in Europe. Even when I returned to Iran during FIFA 23, I continued playing in European communities like VPG, VFL, all that good stuff, even though my ping was high. Simply because I had no idea Iran even had a FIFA community, let alone a dedicated pro club scene. I eventually joined PCL during FC24 when I was made aware of the fact that Iran indeed had a pro clubs community, and a big one at that. I played there for about a year, and despite having a strong season with some good performances and achievements, I had to take an extended break from pro clubs because of real life matters. So by the time the national team was being selected, I had a few things working against me. I was still considered relatively new, I wasn't seen as experienced as some of the longtime players, and because of my break, I was also considered inactive. So naturally, I wasn't part of the original squad. But after a lot of and with the support of some of the other players in the community who believed in me, I was eventually given a chance to participate in the trials. However, I was told that if I wanted a place in the team, I had to earn it to prove that I deserved to be there. And prove it I did. After performing really well during the trials, I ended up making the final squad, alongside the other players who also earned their spots. This is the final list of the players who made it. However, passing the trials was actually the easy part. The difficult part and the actual challenge was proving that we could keep that level of performance when the actual tournament started. The tournament had two groups of 4 teams. Group B had Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, and Oman. Group A had Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Iraq, and us, Iran. Our first game was against Iraq. I was part of the starting 11 and the goal was simple. Start the group stage strong and take all 3 points. That's exactly what we did.
I need a break, don't care how long it takes. You know I hate the way you make me feel so dark. You really broke my heart, you open up my scars. I think I need a break, don't care how long it takes. You know I hate the way care how long it takes. You know I hate the way you make me feel so dark. You really broke my heart. You open up my scars. I think I need a
What the hell is even that?
You make me feel so dark. You really broke my heart. You open up my scars.
A solid 2-0 win against Iraq gave us the perfect start, and I managed to keep a clean sheet without having too much to do, apart from one important save near the end. In the other match, in our group, Saudi Arabia and the UAE played out an insane 5-4 game with the Emirates coming out on top. That meant after the first round of matches, we were top of the group on goal difference. Our second match was against the UAE, which made it a very important game. Whoever won that game would take control of the group. And this game, honestly, I don't think any type of explanation would do it any justice. It's better if you just see it for yourself.
Oh, fucking hell. I'm gone. I'm finished. No! 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 Oh, for God's sake, no! 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 What the fuck, man? What the fucking hell's going on? 7-0! 7 bloody nil!
In your feet, you can't miss. You can't miss this. He's bloody missed it! What a prat!
I, for one, definitely did not expect the match to go the way it did, but I'm not going to complain. Basically, I got to sit back, relax, and enjoy as my team completely took over the game and absolutely crushed the UAE 13-0. A dominant performance that put us in an amazing position heading into the final group match. For the game against Saudi Arabia, I was rotated out of the starting 11, but I still want to include the match because it ended up being surprisingly close. At that point, we were in a strong position in the group. After the results had already picked up, almost any positive outcome would be enough to send us to the knockout stages. And so we kept our undefeated run going and qualified for the knockouts as the #1 team in our group. Alongside us, the UAE, Kuwait, and Bahrain also qualified. From there, we went straight to the semifinals, where we would face Bahrain. On the other side of the bracket, the UAE would play Kuwait, with the winner waiting in the final. Considering how strong we looked in the group stage and the fact that Bahrain finished second in Group B, I honestly thought the semifinal would be a fairly straightforward game. I thought we had a pretty easy cakewalk to the final, but I was wrong, very wrong, and they made sure to prove it.
You stare in the mirror longer than I do. Must have been delulu when I fell for you, but I couldn't help. You were such a mood, sucker for a neck tattoo. So full of yourself, low-key you need help. Your ego's tighter than your Gucci belt. Can't believe that I fell for the lies that you tell. I must be unwell. Oh well. Happy belated. Sorry couldn't make it. Your head's inflated. It's your love is overrated. We just care about your money, it's so dear to you. A walking red flag and designer shoes. It's so clear to see that chivalry is dead. Hate the game, I guess. So full of yourself, low-key you need help. Your ego's tighter than your Gucci belt. Can't believe that I fell for the lies that you tell. I must be unwell.
I just don't even care anymore.
Happy belated. Sorry couldn't make it. Your head's inflated. It's your love is overrated.
We suffered our first loss at a very inconvenient time, but luckily for us, it still wasn't over. And that consolation goal we scored last game gave us a little bit of hope. Now, we just had to capitalize on it.
Happy belated. Sorry couldn't make it. Your head's inflated. It's your love is overrated. We just care about your money, it's so dear to you. A walking red flag and designer shoes. It's so clear to see that chivalry is dead. Hate the game, I guess. So full of yourself, low-key you need help. Your ego's tighter than your Gucci belt. Can't believe that I fell for the lies that you tell. I must be unwell.
I just don't even care anymore.
Happy belated. Sorry couldn't make it. Your head's inflated. It's your love is
We clawed our way back from the edge and completed a massive comeback to keep our tournament hopes alive. After losing the first leg, we knew the second leg had to be different. There was no room for hesitation, no room for excuses, and no room for mistakes. We won the second leg 3-1, which gave us a 4-3 win on aggregate and sent us through to the final. But waiting for us there was Kuwait, and they weren't just another opponent. They had beaten the UAE 7-1 on aggregate in the semifinals, and up to this point, they were still unbeaten in the tournament. They had the best record, they were full of confidence, and we knew this was going to be our toughest match yet. But after everything we went through against Bahrain, there was no way we were going into the final just to survive. We had fought too hard to get there, and now we had one game left, one chance to finish the job, one chance to bring the trophy home, and we'd be damned if we didn't do so. And with that final save, it was officially over. We won the final 4-0, kept a clean sheet, and beat Kuwait, the team with the best record in the entire tournament. This competition was the first time I had ever represented my country, and I am genuinely proud that my first experience with the national team ended with a trophy. Going from not being called up to fighting for my spot in trials, to starting in key matches, making important saves, and becoming champions with Iran is something I'll never forget. If you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe. It helps the channel a lot, and it means you won't miss any of my future FC26 Pro Clubs goalkeeping videos. This was the story of how I went from not being called up to becoming a champion with my country. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.